Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good afternoon. Hope you guys are having a good day. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're being requested. Already. And I've just woke up. So no catch up yet, guys. No catch up yet. We gotta wait. Yep, looks like Doc's been stressed and he's smoking. How could he? Yeah, Jack.
Oh, how you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. What's going on?
There is an individual by the name of Billy Thorne that's been through on wanting to hand himself in, but will only hand himself into a marshal. We've been trying to get hold of Hughes, but she's kind of indisposed at the moment. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. I will see if I can grab Hughes and shake her out of it. If not, then I'll come down to Mission Row and sort that out.
Yeah, there is a 311 for it. I can give you the details for it if you want to call him or something. He's been on the phone with.
You said it's Billy Thorne?
Billy Thorne, yeah. Got a warrant for stalking or something?
He tweeted out -1 dispatcher. The fuck? Okay, yeah, give me 5 minutes, and I'll see if I can get something sorted with Hughes. If not, then I'll get on radio and we can sort it out, all right?
Yep, no worries. I just thought I'd let you know. Thank you.
Cheers, Jack. I appreciate it.
Yeah, mate.
Abby?
Yeah, I'm finally alive.
Oh, that's good timing.
Yeah, I know.
Did you hear that conversation?
Yeah, I'm curious to how the fuck you found out it was a marshal that put out a warrant.
I don't know. Probably should go find out, huh?
Yeah. That rubs my nose the wrong way, Richard. I only just woke up.
It's me too, I'll come back you up there in a bit, all right? I'll be down soon.
No stress.
Oh, right, where are we? I want to get this hand fixed today. We'll talk to a doctor about it. Oh, this guy wants his money. Yeah. What happened last night? So I was around for a bit last night. Did a big debrief with Craig and Ashira. Promoted Ashira, but Craig already did it, the bastard. Then we... Fuck, what happened, man? I think the only thing of interest... let me put my number. What am I doing? The only thing I think of interest... I mean, it's pretty big interest. Is... we got a call from a one Tally Marks, who specifically, in a very similar fashion to Bobby Beldrum, has requested Dark's feather. So that's 2 people now. There was some very specific wording, and I think you'll understand the title. There was some very specific wording from Tally, where I was like, who... Is that Tally? If so, that's timing. I can't remember... What did she say? She used, like, a... I can't remember the exact word she used, but basically she used, like, a present tense verbiage instead of past tense for Edgar. And when explaining, when Dark asked, you know, how did you know I had this feather? And she basically said, Edgar told me. But she said it as if, like, he told her, like, fucking presently, right? Like, very recently. And then, on top of that, the fact, dude, the fact that things get to me is crazy. I was speaking to... I got a call from, I think, a lifer. I think a lifer called me, and I can't remember what the number was. I should have written it down. And they were like, listen, you got to look into DOC. One of the lifers has died. Cliffhanger died. And it was DOC's fault because they didn't give him any medical attention. And then... Oh my god, was it there? So that happened. I don't think it was that call, actually. And then I had a call with Princess Elena from, you know, the mayor's office. It was her who told me that the rats had started appearing in prison. So the dead rats are now in prison too, which is not good then. And then on top of that, I think it was one of the two of them had mentioned that somebody was asking around at prison for white feathers. And so I was like, uh-oh. So I asked who it was, and it is Peach. So I called Peach up later on and was like, Peach, why are you asking for white feathers again? And, you know what she said? She said, my dead friend asked me to. So, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But on top of Tally's text messages to Sean, where she said, I went to see Edgar. And then I asked Tally straight up, and I was like, you've been to visit him, haven't you? And she was like, I go to that island every day. And then she twatted something out. What did she twat out? Oh, that was shit last time. I don't think I took a photo. I didn't take a photo of it. I wish I did. But she twatted out a photo of the island with a bunch of fucking sunflowers on it. Yeah, Peach She has been asking for feathers. So that's two people now who have asked out for feathers, and I proposed the deal. Talking of the deal. That's called Bobby. See if he's around. I don't think he's around. But I proposed the deal to Tally that she could have the feather. But Dark wants tangible and physical evidence of the Faceless and what they're planning. And Dark was like, who do you care more about, Edgar or your relationship with the Faceless? And she said, I don't have a relationship with the Faceless. I should have recorded this. I didn't know what was going to happen, though. So yeah, we were definitely a bit of a phone guy last night. You're not wrong. We hired a new marshal. We hired Emilio Flores. We also plan on so he's shift 2. Then we also planning on hiring the lawyer, whose name is Chris Peters, who's like shift 0. And then we also plan on hiring David Cortez, who is Sean Danielson's alt. And then I think we're going to save Aoife French, until the next wave of hires. Oh, fuck, you've just reminded me. McGregor and Reed Dankleave got fucking expunged, guys. They got fucking expunged. Now, Reed is, you know, Reed's something, okay? Reed is something because he technically didn't have any crimes on his record, but he did have, I think, actually, I don't even know if he had any warrants. I think the last incident report was back in December or something. So look. But then McGregor, I got really petty. So, yeah, this is Reed. And he got processed for it on the 30th of December. But didn't he... Oh, he says warrants are up for them yet. Yeah. Yeah, they are. What the fuck? We're happy to welcome the Honorable John Bailey to the LSPD family as our new PD advisor. What the fuck? I mean, it's nice to see Bailey back, but not at all what I expected. He's reviewing reports for PC? What the fuck? Interesting. I mean, listen, Bailey had some issues when he was the warden, so I'm interested to see that, see how that goes. But anyway, I think Dark was like crashing out last night because he was like, how the fuck did Reed and McGregor fucking get expunged when there was like I don't know whether it was a pending warrant or something. Why the fuck is he calling me? Hello? Mr. Dark speaking. Why did I say
Hey,
Mr. Dark?
How's it going? Do you know who this is?
No, who is this, sir?
It's Billy Thorne.
Oh, hello, Mr. Thorne. How can I help?
Well, I've been told I have a warrant, and I don't know who wrote the warrant, but apparently it's a marshal. And well,
Oh?
I'm willing and ready to turn myself in. I just wanted to turn myself into the person who wrote the warrant. So
It's news
don't
to
know who it
me.
is.
Let me have a look.
okay.
Who told you that it was a marshal warrant?
Look, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I'm not going to say anything. It would just seem implied, you know.
Implied? Let me have a look. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. I mean, I can, yeah. So you want to turn yourself in there?
Is the person who wrote it awake?
Let's have a look. Let me find out for you and I'll call you back, all right?
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Bye-bye. I don't like that. One of the fucking frost on our hands.
Hey.
Hey, Billy's just called me. He is willing to turn himself in. Somebody has told him he has a warrant and that it was written by a marshal. So I'm interested to find out how that's happened. But regardless, we'll deal with it after the fact. He's willing to turn himself in to the person who wrote the warrant. So I didn't want to say it without getting confirmation from you. Are you comfortable with me calling him back and saying the person who wrote the warrant is around and they're at Mission Row?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's an issue we have to deal with after, right? So,
Yeah, we'll deal with it after.
He knows who I am. Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell him you're at Mission Row, and I will cover you from like across the street. All right, just in case.
Yeah, it seems sketchy. So thanks, Richard.
Okay, no problem. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, we got an Everon in here. What the fuck? That I think that's probably seeds, right? If I was to guess.
Hello.
Billy, she's around, and I told her to go down to Mission Road so you can turn yourself in.
Okay, you want me to come just to the Mission Row PD? Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I will be there in a couple minutes.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Double 09 PD. Wait. Should be advised, Billy Thorne will be turning himself into Marshal Hughes at Mission Row shortly. I want to be positioned across the street in case he tries anything. Just wanted to give you a heads up.
Thank you so much for the heads up, Richard.
Anything for you, Lucas.
2476 to the 24/7 robbery at Chumash.
I wonder if this is like a ploy to like find out who it is and go after him. What is that? Is that a drone? I think it's a camera that's like stuck in the sky. How does that even happen? Oh, it's a bird there. There's a bird that's like stuck in the sky. Drone. Birds are drones. Anyway, I got petty about McGregor, and I went into the legislation.
424 is 23. There is.
And basically, you can't get expunged if you've been charged with any misdemeanors or felonies within 30 days. And technically, he hadn't. And it says specifically there's an exemption for traffic citations. So, Dark being Dark, given he knows this guy has done crime within the last 30 days because he melted his fucking arm off, got petty and realized, oh, he was cited for littering. That is not exempt from that legislation. And so Dark is now riling up trouble with the judges and wants that expungement overturned. And we had a conversation with Falconer pretty much before I went to bed, and he was like, Dark, you know that's not supposed to be like that. You know that's not the intention of the expungement legislation. And I was like, listen, Falconer, listen, what's happened here is against legislation, and that's the fact. So I think that needs to be overturned. And he even told Dark to like go for an ACR on Danielson. He was like, if you want to ACR Danielson, then go for it. I don't think Falconer was happy about it, but it was very petty. It was very petty. Also, sorry for the late announcement on not streaming yesterday. But me and Baby Sock were hanging out all day. It was a good time. We watched a movie. She didn't choose it. I chose it. We watched Civil War. The one that came out, not Captain America, the other one. Yeah, she fell asleep. Like halfway through. Kind of rude if you ask me. Good movie, though. Good movie. Really good movie. Abby, I expected him to turn up by now. Give me a radio call if he turns up. I'm gonna go check some spots to see if he's watching you or something.
Yeah, it seems a bit sketchy. We're standing here. This is sketchy.
Yeah, I feel. Given the charge he's being charged for, I'm gonna see if he's like on a rooftop.
Yeah, I've
Is there a warrant for there? Okay, yeah, there is now a warrant for Reed and Connell because King hadn't put that warrant up yet, and it only went up like last night after they got expunged. So if they get caught for that, let her choose.
Submission, right?
Come on, Richard. Why is the more like intensive walk the slower run? What is that about?
Alright, I go with 95. Security mission, right?
Over there. What was this? Oh! Well, technically, we did finish watching Captain America Civil War. She enjoyed that. What's the end of that? I watched that the other day. She got good taste there. Listen, yeah, she gets that from her dad. We have been, I say we, mainly me, have been watching the Marvel movies because Marvel Rivals got me hooked again. What the fuck is this? Wood. This place is a mess. Heck that. What the hell, Jaru? Why heck that game? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Almost out of Plat 3. I've only played one game since she told me you ranked up, and I won. Because, you know, I'm kind of the god of thunder when I play that game, and no one can stop me. So, I'm nearly Plat 1. I'm like, Plat 2, like, 70-something LP or something. Did you hear that at Marvel Rivals, they didn't threaten, but they stated that when the mid-season dropped, that they were going to drop everybody's rank again? And everyone, like, fucking screamed at them and was like, don't you fucking dare. That's such a bad idea. And they've reverted it. They're not going to do it anymore. They were going to... So, you know when we started the new season, we dropped by, like, 7 ranks? Well, they were going to do a mid-season drop that dropped you by 4 ranks, 4 divisions. And everyone was like, that's a terrible idea, Netties. Don't fucking do it, man. I watched you a little unit just smash buttons and chase backline. Right, that's my job as Thor, to make space and kill healers, okay? Oh, they're in an interrogation room. I'll be honest, the last game I played though was it was difficult. Because they had a Captain America and a Venom, and they would just dive in the fucking back line, and I couldn't fucking do nothing. I couldn't do nothing. But my poor little healers there. Where the fuck are they?
And we'll discuss a bit in further.
Oh, there they are.
What's going on? I hate these stores.
As a healer main, I don't like you. Good. Good. Honestly, the best feeling is like jumping into the backline as Thor, using my E to slow them down, and then just ulting, and they can't do anything. The best part is when they use a healing ult on my crappy ult. Like, my Thor ult, like, barely does anything, and they're like, ah!
What?
and they
Hey,
fucking all they use a
I don't
portal.
think we can seize possessions.
Yeah, you're right. We can't. Let's see if there's a copy here.
Fuck.
There is. There's a couple of cops upstairs. I'll go grab them.
Thank you.
What the fuck? Mr. Valentino.
Ah, Mr. Dark, you have my number saved.
I do. I think I tried to call you recently. I can't remember why.
Ah, good to know that you have my number, even though I've never called you.
Yeah, I have a lot of people's numbers, yeah.
How's your morning going?
You know, it's going. What about yourself?
It's terrible. It's too fucking early for me. But,
Special
I need to-
occasion.
yeah, special occasion is I need to talk to you, Doc.
Okay.
I rolled out of bed just for you. Can you imagine that? How special you are that you make me roll out of bed just for you?
Must be special. I'll tell you what. I'll wrap up what I'm doing and I'll call you back and we can meet up if you like.
How about this? You give me roughly a half hour or so, all right? And I'll shoot you a
Yeah.
text when I'm good to go, all right?
All right, you get your coffee, mate, and we can chat.
All right, I appreciate that. I'll talk to you soon.
That's all.
A firm dispatch showing you 1042.
Brandon Valentino waking up just for Richard Dark? What is going on? Maybe.
794, 23, 90 Bravo, Innocence, Elgin.
I'm blushing.
Arrest. What's up, Richard?
Hello, Maple. Are you at Mission Row?
Yes.
Could you go down to the cell or come down to the cells? We've got Billy Thorne in custody, but we can't seize possession. So can you come seize possession for us?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, mate. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
I wonder what this is about. I was thinking about writing a subpoena for his phone records today.
Innocence, Elgin, 24/7, code 4.
But I think Oshira's going to be on it. I actually didn't see if she's done it yet. Is this going to be another feather situation? Am I going to have 3 people asking for the feather?
Opens up the ability to transport people under other circumstances aside from them just being under arrest.
So, does that mean if you're going to interrogate them or get their DNA, you cuff them too? Is that part of the transportation?
Typically, yes, that's part of the transport.
Ronald McDonald looking rough, but
I'm not Ronald McDonald.
Hey, Billy.
Listen,
690 Bravo.
I can.
Doesn't
I know
matter.
you've had
I'm
the.
here to just search you and also.
Listen, Ronald.
seize
We
your
all
possession.
eat McDonald's and put on weight. You know, it happens to the best of us.
I always have condoms on me, Maple.
All right.
I'm not fat.
All right, let's see your possession.
I didn't say
Alright.
you were.
He's seized. His possessions are seized.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey,
Good to see you, Richard.
Doc.
You too, mate.
Can I sidebar with you for
Sure.
one moment?
Don't go anywhere, Billy.
Washed up version of me.
Yeah, very funny.
He just admitted under Miranda that he murdered Rico Barbosa, and his DNA's on the suit.
What?
Yeah, I
Get him into
I made
interrogation.
sure his rights are read. Yeah,
Interrogation, yeah.
All right. We're gonna take you into interrogation. We're gonna have a chat, Mr. Thorne.
Over stalking? I didn't even stalk, first of all.
Mr. Thorne, that's the least of your concerns at the minute.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Holy shit's gone.
Okay.
Where's the camera in this room? I'm gonna try
Right.
something today.
I'm gonna cuff you to the table.
I'm gonna try and like do a camera angle so that we can,
Wow, magical! I did it.
and then just not move my mouse for the next God knows how long.
Right.
Billy, are you gonna be requesting a
trying.
lawyer?
No, I don't see why I would need one.
I'll leave everything to you. Okay, I'm just gonna be here.
Right. Yeah, I got this.
I'm just gonna lean in real close to this tabletop.
All right, let me Let me set up my
I'm gonna
recording
spend my
device here.
time trying to get a CCTV overlay. Bear with me.
Much better.
This one work? Yeah. I want it to be a video. A video overlay.
You know what? It's that. All right.
Should I stalk the senator or something?
No, but for the record here, Mr. Thorne, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to an attorney present during this questioning. Do you understand the rights I've read to you today?
Yes, I understand.
All right. Time is, what are we in UTC?
It's 10:04 UTC.
10:04 UTC. With us present in the room, it's myself, Marshall Hughes, badge 013 to my right.
Field Director Richard Dark, 009.
And in front of us, Mr. Thorne, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Billy Thorne, 6459.
With that being said, Mr. Thorne, do you wish to continue speaking with us today, or would you like a lawyer?
No, we could talk. I don't mind for now.
We can talk. All right, Mr. Thorne. Reason we're speaking to you today is not so much about the warrant that was placed for you, more so about what you just admitted to me at the cells there. Would you like to repeat what you said for me?
I believe it was that I murdered Rico Barbosa.
Yeah. Well, what's the go with that, huh? What happened?
Well, if I'm being honest, I don't entirely remember everything. What I do know is that he is dead, and it is my fault. Things got a little crazy, and well, I woke up in the hospital, barely
Define
alive,
crazy.
and the whole city hates me because Rico's dead, and it's my fault. And I was kicked out of my gang for it.
Who were you with prior to all this Rico stuff happening?
The most recent one was well, this I probably shouldn't say this on the record. I'm sorry, I can't.
That's all right. As I said, you can you don't have to answer questions if you don't wish to. That's your legal right to do so. Do you remember what happened at all, or was it too crazy and a blur that you don't remember shit? Huh?
I mean, it wasn't like I didn't have a manic episode. I was, I had a severe traumatic brain injury and resulted in some temporary memory loss.
Hmm.
And I'm just
Interesting.
going purely off of the conjecture of other people telling me that I'm a monster. They wish I died and not Rico, and that his death is my fault. And now I've been carrying this burden. I've lost a lot of friends, some people I considered family. A lot of people don't take me serious. I'm, you know, supposed to be that funny guy that's a vibe, but now I'm just that annoying guy that killed Rico. and my life is in shambles. And apparently I'm, accused of being a stalker as well. So that's just the cherry on top of it all.
Yeah. Not good, right? Not good at all. How does that make you feel, murdering Rico?
Now, to be honest, he was kind of a fucking asshole. A lot of people hated him. But hell, even his people that you would call his enemies are upset he's dead. For someone who is as hated, he's just as beloved. And well, I mean, suppose he probably definitely deserved it. But given the repercussions and the outcome of everything, I wouldn't say it was worth it.
Does it make you feel good?
Probably when I pulled the trigger.
So you had a gun.
I don't know. What if I
Who you
killed him? I
covering for,
assume I
Billy?
had a gun. Covering? What do you mean covering for?
Who you
Anybody?
covering for? Who killed Rico?
I killed Rico.
I don't believe you, man. You ain't got no information that the public wouldn't have about Rico. That he got shot and murdered. I could go ask some old Larry on the street and he'd know that. If you killed the guy, give us something to prove it. Otherwise, don't waste our time, man. Because if you keep going down this road, I'm going to start looking at who actually did it and who you're covering for. And then they're going to go down and you're going to go down too.
I'm not covering for anybody. Ask anybody on the street, why did Rico Barbosa die? They'll say it was Billy Thorne's fault. I guarantee it.
That doesn't mean that you murdered him. That might mean you got him killed. Is that what happened?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Why not?
Brain trauma.
Is there a medical report about this? We're going to go to speak to EMS and there's accurate information that you got attacked and lost your memory? Sounds like
I
a
don't
no
believe
to
it's
me.
on record. Perhaps if Skip keeps a log, then yeah.
Who attacked
But
you?
I don't know.
How do you know you killed Rico?
Because that's what everybody's telling me.
What, and you believe them?
You tell me you wouldn't?
No, because I'm not a murderer. Are you a murderer? Simple question,
I'm not gonna
Billy.
answer that. I'm not gonna answer it. I'm not a good person.
Doesn't mean you're a murderer.
I have nothing that can give you tangible evidence at this time. I'm sorry. If you're looking for me to turn myself in with the murder weapon, I just can't do that. I don't have a gun to give you. I don't know what I can tell you that I don't know. I'm not going to investigate my own murder. That sounds crazy.
Who's your gang? Or was your gang? Hades?
Is that my tag?
Not what I asked.
Not answering that.
Why admit to the murder? Why are you doing that?
sense of guilt. Not even guilt, to be honest. It's more, how do I put this? Like I said, I feel like my life has drastically changed to the point where no one likes me anymore. No one takes me serious. Hell, I called up Carmine earlier. The guy laughed in my face. Said I'm pathetic. I'm a little bitch, and no one's gonna take me seriously ever. Carmine, of all people, said that.
Yeah, that's rough,
Carmine.
buddy.
Yeah, that is rough. And all this is because Rico's dead.
Who told you killed Rico?
Everybody.
I can't do everybody. I need names.
I can't give you names. You know I can't. It's just gonna make it worse for me. You're gonna start digging and poking and trying to find things out.
What do you owe these people? You say he got you kicked out of the gang anyway. Why protect them?
Like, if I didn't kill Rico, I don't know who did. But from my understanding, is his death is my fault.
How? In what way is
I
it
wish
your
I
fault?
knew.
I refuse to believe that if someone's telling you you killed the guy, they didn't tell you more details. If I woke up in the hospital and someone came and spoke to me and was like, "Hey Richard, you killed somebody," I'm gonna be like, first of all, fuck off, no way. And second of all, if you're gonna tell me something like that, you're gonna tell me every single detail so I can prove that this actually happened, and I'm not going crazy.
To be fair, I sort of said it in passing. I didn't, come down here to confess my sins or anything. I was just surprised that my warrant.
So did
was
you not
for-
ask any details?
No, I can tell you it's been a lot of people, like over a dozen people.
I can't. I think either you're covering for someone, Billy, or you're a fucking idiot, man. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, see what that does for Abby. See if you can get anything.
That really hurts.
Heavy topic, right?
No,
Come on, play the good
why
cop, Abby.
Everybody calls me. Why am I an idiot?
Play the good cop, Abby.
What? Why? What did I do here that makes me an idiot? I'm just living my life. But the guy never had a moment of just regret or, remorse. Depression. I'm clearly going through something. He clearly doesn't remember my false report the other day. Idiot. Really. That's another one.
Billy Thorne's DNA was on scene.
Like, do you have any more questions?
I guess let's go into the reason you're here. Your warrant.
I'd appreciate that.
Abby didn't capitalize.
What's your relation to
Fuck
Dr.
it.
Perry Watson?
Really, Perry. Perry is the reason behind this.
I'm asking you what's your relation to her. How do you know her?
Perry.
Yeah. Perry, the doctor. You seem to know her.
This is just.
Is it?
I think I don't need to answer your questions anymore.
All right. I guess we're done here at this point. Got any
Yeah.
questions
Happy.
for me, Mr. Thorne?
I would like to start a foyer.
A foyer.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that once we finish here and I process you.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
All right. We're stopping the recording at this time, as he's invoked his right to
We
remain
need to.
silent.
We need
The
to
questioning will take
fucking.
place.
We need to do like an interview
Alright.
academy. I think
Can I trust you to walk, or are you gonna like hit me on the way out?
No, yeah.
we need to do an interrogation academy.
Like, you try anything, and I will shoot
Why
you.
would I try anything?
Oh, you'd be
I'm just an
surprised.
idiot,
People are
remember?
Hey, that didn't come from me. Let me clarify.
Oh, by the way, look at this shit. Look what they added to the the tool that we use. The fucking devs are actual MVPs. To watch, I'm gonna import the lemon list. This is the first thing that they've done. Ready? Import the lemon list. Hopefully we get a new number. Fuck! We've got no new number. Okay, let me do my phone. Here, what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll add a new contact that I can confirm. And I'll do 000 000 000 000 let's do this. So that should be a brand new number on here. So I can copy all of my numbers. So if I do a phone import, I got 19 new contacts. And look, it shows me all the new contacts and if they've been spotted in any subpoenas before. Look at this shit. This is so nice. Fucking sick, dude. And then that's not the only thing we can do. We can also go into the phone contacts. And you see this little button? Okay, there is a bug where if I search a name or something, the button doesn't show up. But let's say I went into who's someone interesting that we'll definitely get something for. I mean, let's just do King, for example. So look at Albert King. I click the search button. It shows where that number has shown up in other subpoenas we have. How fucking cool is that, dude? So I can go, like, down to the faceless. E-H-E, T-H-E. And I can search for it. And I can see it showing up in all these different subpoenas that I've uploaded. Fucking sick, man. So good. I requested that a few days ago, and they've done it already. I was going to let them know about the bug. Yeah. Really good. Nope. Turn the microphone on. Hello?
Hey, how do FOIAs work? Is it just he gets the report number, or does he have to get a lawyer to request it?
I don't think he needs either. He just, depends what he's FOIAing. What's he trying to FOIA?
The report he's being charged for, the stalking shit.
I mean, if it's no longer an investigation and it's no longer an active warrant, then I think it's good to be FOIA, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think just check I checked the FOIA legislation. I'll pull it up for you. I did a thing yesterday while I was not streaming, and I put all the fucking legislation in my Obsidian file. Okay, so as long as it is not an active investigation, active arrest warrant, trade secrets and confidential business information, internal government communications, or a warrant/subpoena, then it's good. And obviously, you're the person reviewing it, so because it's your report,
Yeah, so
then they
if
can
that's
for
the
it.
case,
Yeah.
do I just share the report with him or do I export it to him?
I'd export the report, and then and send it to him.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I did it for all of the... So I've done the State of San Andreas ones. And then I'm going to do Ellis County and Blaine County too. But it also means that I can fucking... Let's say... This is how good this is. So let's say I'm like... I don't know. Let's say I'm doing a DNA warrant for someone, right? I've got this plugin that lets me search through every single file that's in here. So I can do DNA warrant, and then you can just come in here and find the DNA legislation. Or even I can do something even smaller and type in faceless, right? And it will show me every report that's mentioned the faceless, which is fucking... I just think this program's so good. What program is that? This is Obsidian. Yeah, this is Obsidian. So yeah, it's really nice. I'm gonna have to do all the rest of the legislation now. But it saves me fucking going through the MDT every time and not being able to search anything. And I can search for like specific verbiage and stuff like that. Did he text me yet? He hasn't texted me. I wonder if Shang's been interrogated yet. Let's see. Did they do... Oh. Emilio did a report last night. Huh. Interesting. Princess Elena heralds the plague. Excuse me? A couple of people have caught symptoms. Severe coughing, vomit, sweats, high fever. Kind of seems like any other bad flu or influenza. It came initially when they traced the origin. Everyone came down, the others did so after leaving the lighthouse. We had a meeting with the DOJ a couple of weeks ago where Nino got heated and said he wanted to build a wall between the counties due to the plague and the lighthouse being in the north. It was pointed out that the rats were also active in the sewers. There have been signs around saying avoid sewer ducts like the plague and people doing medical care things. What I wanted to tell you specifically was that Cliffhanger, apparently before he died, would experience an infection of his injury. He was showing signs of an illness, foaming at the mouth. This was noted in other cases of this plague and illness that have been wrapped in the prison, as well as multiple lifers. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I already am thinking of it, Charu. I think we're gonna have to take a trip down below. Fuck. Jack Ramsey. Okay. Right, we're gonna have to meet Billy Thorne in a minute. Also, we need to... I've found a text editor that I can change this in without having Photoshop or anything. So we're gonna work on a debrief in a bit. I started a little bit last night. Let me get the. I need to remember what the editor was called. Utopia. That was it. So I started doing this type of thing. So we are going to be working on the contagion report. So we're going to update this, and this is going to be the brief for the mayors and stuff like that. I'm going to start working on a little 2 or 3 page document about everything that we know so far on the viruses, and we can give this to the mayor's office.